In this video, we'll be demonstrating how to use the metric comparisons within dynamic chamber benchmarking. To start, I'll click on our icon for the operations survey. Once I'm here, either by using the blue bars or the gray tabs, I'll click on metric comparisons. You can click on any of the links under operations data or key benchmarks to compare your chamber's data against the other respondents of the survey. As a reminder, only chambers that have completed all of the required data points of our survey have access to the metric comparisons and reports. I'll click on this icon next to the operations data heading. And if I scroll down a little bit, right past this filter panel, which I'll come back to, I can see all of my survey questions on the left with responses on the right. For multiple choice questions in the survey, you'll see the data presented as the percentage of chambers that selected each response. So interpreting this first one, 72% of respondents in our survey selected that they are a chamber of commerce. My chamber's response will be highlighted in blue. The second form of question we ask is numeric. All of the responses will be shown as percentiles. In this chart, if you look to the middle, this black figure with the black arrow indicates the median value of the data submitted. On the left-hand side is the 25th percentile value of all of the data. On the right-hand side is the 75th percentile, and the data is presented this way to protect the anonymity of all of our respondents. Highlighted in blue again is my chamber's data. In the parentheses, you'll see the percentile value that my data falls into. And if you would like to see any of the comparisons in a graphical format, on the right-hand side of each question, there's a little graph button that you can click on. This will populate an on-demand chart, which will show you either a bar or line graph of the responses. You can save this chart or all of the charts on the page as PDF or PowerPoints, and those will automatically download to your computer. If I click out of the chart and scroll back up to this filter panel, I can apply filters to create a more targeted comparison between organizations that are most like my own. For example, if I have a $1.1 million chamber and want to compare myself against other organizations of a similar size, I can apply a filter to dynamically change the data. Once my filter is applied, I'll see a message at the bottom of the filter panel telling me how large the subset is. If the text is green, you'll know that your filters were accepted and are working properly. If you get a red error message, that means your filters were not accepted, the data has not changed, and you should go back and adjust your filters. Since I have the green message at the bottom of my filter panel, I can scroll down and see that the data has adjusted to account for those chambers that fit within the parameters that I've set. One other feature of the metric comparisons in the top left of the screen is your view. You can either view the comparisons as the selected year, so it will pull in the data for the year that you have selected, which is FY 2023. Or if you click that dropdown, you can select a year-over-year view. This will change your view to indicate percent increases or decreases in each of the numeric responses that you provided in our survey. Metric comparisons are available for any page of the survey questions. In the operations survey specifically, we have also provided key benchmarks for you to compare. If you revisit the blue navigation bar and hover over the metric comparisons button, go ahead and scroll down and click on the key benchmarks button. This will bring you to the key benchmarks that ACCE has populated for you. We provide this as another tool for you to use to easily compare your organizational health to other organizations. We benchmark key financial indicators, revenue sources, and expense sources. And again, any of these can be filtered and viewed for the selected year or as a year-over-year comparison.